நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க, நாதன் தாழ்வாழ்க, இமைப்பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காதான் தாழ்வாழ்க. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். ஈராய் முதல் ஒன்றாயிரு பெண்ணான் குணம் மூன்றாய் மாறாமரை நான்காய்வரு பூதம் அவை ஐந்தாய் ஆறார் சுவை ஏழோசையோடு எட்டு திசைதானாய் வேறாய்வுடன் ஆனான் இடம் வீழின் நிழலையே. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். With all due respect and worship, I surrender my thoughts, words and acts to His Holiness, the head of Dharmapuram Adinam. Tirudi Vanankirang Swami. With all due respect and love, I would like to express my gratitude to Revered Professor Arunai Palaravayanayya. All those profound personalities listening to me, including Oduvamurthy, Mr. Thiruvaranga Yayadi Ayya, I take this opportunity to express my gratitude and love to all of you. Dear adorable Saivite disciples, I deem the opportunity of speaking in this inaugural event of recommencement of Saiva Siddhantam lessons through the medium of modern internet as a great honor bestowed on me by Lord Shiva. Dharmapuram Adinam has always been an important institution that has been continuously preserving the divine values of Saivite culture for decades after decades. I am aware that numerous Tamil scholars and Tirumurai reciters, Oduvamurthigal, have been successful from this institution at all times. In continuation, the Adinam is now recommencing its knowledge transformation activities to the world of Saivite by expanding its platform to the most popular, the most powerful, and the inevitable medium, the internet. Every aspiring Saivite around the world is now able to listen, to learn, to understand, and to lead a meaningful life with the help of Adinam's such an effort, and hence the language English has been chosen to be a medium of teaching. I would like to touch a bit on Saivite lessons that line up in the near future. We are in a world of fast transforming phase. While various technologies emerge, surprisingly religious approach in lives has also changed. Such a change is acceptable in one way, but not to compromise any basic ethics of our origin. I am afraid any aspiring Saivite may happen to compromise his or her own cultural values if he or she is not trained enough or not learnt enough of the philosophy of Saiva Siddhantam which he or she belongs to. How is Saiva Siddhantam going to help in balancing the worldly and divinely life of a person? In my opinion, it's merely depending upon one's understanding of two important aspects of life. One, what is the cause of life? What is the cause of life? And two, what is the purpose of life? What is the purpose of life? These two questions are very vital. These questions will further be elaborated in upcoming lessons before serving answers to them. Such an elaboration over the question itself will definitely derive the necessary answers within disciples, we believe. No matter which country we dwell in, no matter what language we speak, no matter what religion we belong to, and even if we do not believe in any religion or any principles, every single entity that we rely on, that we utilize, that we enjoy every day, are merely bestowed on us by the one and the only one, the Almighty, which the Saivite philosophy concludes as Padi, the head of living and non-living things. The words living and non-living things is very common. These words are very common to us. Even a school-going kid can answer what is this. But when it comes into Saiva Siddhantam lessons, the same living and non-living thing will be split into three major categories based on its own individual properties, individual intellectual properties. Interestingly, the two will be split into three, namely Padi, Pasu and Pasam. Pasu is the living thing that we just encountered. Pasam is the non-living thing that we have just seen. And suddenly, where is the third entity coming from? That is Padi. When we segregate the two major categories based on intellectual properties, we would be able to derive the third one. This is how the miracle happens in Saiva Siddhantam, which is interesting and logical in the first place. Whenever we are sad or we encounter problems in our life, we pray to God, we seek His grace to relieve us from the sadness at once, because we think that we do not deserve that. We do not deserve that. But we deserve. He knows, but we do not. Whenever we are happy, in the first place we don't think of Him, and we believe that we deserve that. When it comes to a sad event, we believe we do not deserve. When it comes to a happy event, we believe we deserve it. Both wrong ideas. In other words, sadness we do not want. We want God to remove it immediately from us. Happiness we want. If we think of Him, we will not thank Him. Instead, we will go and ask Him to extend the happiness with us. But when it comes to philosophy of Saiva Siddhantam, it explains clearly, logically, that we do not deserve to have both experiences, the sadness and the happiness. Instead, it is explained that one should learn how to live apart from these two states of mind. How to live apart from these two states of mind, happiness or sorrow. One should understand that the mind's ultimate aim is to aim at the lotus feet of the Almighty, Lord Shiva. Training of Saiva Siddhantam in accordance to 12 plus 14 holy scriptures. The numbers 12 and 14 will be elaborated and the relevant materials will be discussed in the upcoming lessons, which makes it easy to lead our life in such a direction of simpler and more meaningful, and moreover it's towards the top priority. the life becomes simpler, the life becomes more meaningful, and the life is driven towards the top priority, which is the most important part of learning Saiva Siddhantam. These are some simple examples or items I wanted to highlight, which we may expect to explore in the near future. And with that, I would like to pause here. As I said earlier, to be part of this noble initiative of getting Saiva Siddhantam over the internet to reach out throughout the world to those aspiring Saivite disciples, it's really a honor bestowed on me to be part of this team. Again, with all due respect and gratitude to the lotus feet of His Holiness Dharmapuram Adinam, I thank all of you again. Tiruchittambalam. See you all soon with Peruman's grace. Tiruchittambalam.